Good afternoon, Pankopyo and Hong.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Yes, I'm waiting. And there are only two. Okay, anyway. Pankopyo, where were we?
Teacher gave us homework in coursework. Page number 68, number 5. Homework coursework. Workbook. Workbook. Page number 50. Food chain. Food chain.
Okay, while waiting for the others, I will check homework first. Oh, the students know. What book?
Page number 50.
Page 50. Pankopyo, the food chain, right? Solve the crossword.
Yes.
Okay. Pankopyo start. Across number 3.
An animal that kills and eats other animal. Predator.
Yeah, predator. 红字呀，红字呀，就
Food chain.
And Minity number 6. Across 6. Across 8. Pankopyo again.
An animal that only eats plants. Herbivore.
Habibole.
Herbivore.
Habibole. Okay. Next one. Hosea. Number 10.
Pre. Yeah.
Yes. 12. Minity. It must be
food chain,
food. Yes. 13. Pankopyo 13.
13. An animal with a very long neck. Giraffe.
Yeah, giraffe. And next one. Hosea.
Butterfly.
Yeah, butterfly. Butterfly. Okay, Minity. Down number 1.
It's kingfisher.
Yeah, kingfisher. And next number 2. Pankopyo.
Wait for down another name of mountain lion.
Mountain lion. And next number Hosea.
CRNIVORE carnivore.
You mean number 6?
Yes.
An animal that eats other animals. Yes, carnivore, correct. Mindy, number 7.
Bees.
Bees, yes. Number 9. Number 9 quickly.
A three-dimensional shape with triangular size pyramid.
Pyramids.
Yes.
Pyramids, yes, correct. And we are doing this. Almost finished. Mindy,
Yeah,
number 10.
maximum fruit. Producer.
Yes, producer. 11. Hosea.
A zebra.
Zebra. Okay, I will check this one.
So can you tell the answers for number 1 and 2 down?
Oh,
Oh, no,
number
number 2 and
number 1 is kingfisher, right? And number 2 is mountain and lion. Mountain lion.
okay.
Mountain lion. Then, any question for page 50, the food chain? Which one do I need to repeat? Or you don't know?
Wait. Number 4 is lion, right? Number 2 is mountain.
Yeah, that is correct. Mountain and lion. The rest are okay, right? Okay, so I will do this page. Oh, wait. I think I didn't give you this.
No,
Only one page, right?
Yes, one book is only one page.
One page. So we say
Coursework,
what else?
coursework, page number 68, exercise 5.
68. Oh yes, I remember now.
you told us to think.
What did you say?
You think ahead, you said.
Yeah, I remember. Page 68. I will review a little bit before I continue. We have finished the story so far, The Whale Rider. I let you read again. And we have finished 1, 2, 3, number 4. Right? And an example of humor, an example of exaggeration, and 2 or 3 images which create a picture in the reader's mind. So I let you think ahead for number 5, right? I will start number 5. Okay. So the first one, who is the comic actor in this extract? Who is the comic actor? Comic character.
Kahoot.
The writer.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Pineapple said Kahoot, right?
Yeah.
So it is the writer. Any different answer?
What about
Okay, we Sula. Hi again.
Wait.
Sure.
Wait a minute. I don't know for wait. Somebody is saying something. or what are you asking me?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, okay. So Kahoot, why do you think Kahoot? Say, tell the evidence. Why do you think Kahoot? Why do you think Kahoot? Do you agree? Minati, why do you think Kahoot is the comic character in this extract?
I'm afraid I don't.
And so which one would you like to choose?
the I don't know the name, but the one who expressed herself as me and I, let's say the writer.
Yeah, the writer. It is Kahu, yeah. Kahu said simply, I will get it. So the speaker is Kahu.
No, I mean, not the Kahu and not her grandmother as well. There's another one, you know.
Wait, Ben, how about Ben? What is your opinion?
Yeah, I choose Kahoot too.
Why?
Because in the express, the Kahoot expression and activities are also funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kahu is the main character, and the funny things we discussed that yesterday, right? Some examples of humor. So yes, the comic character is Kahu. Number one is Kahu. Yeah, correct. And next, number two. Why does the writer use humor here? Does it add drama? The writer used humor here. Why? The reason is why. And you can give different answers, but it must be suitable. Can you tell me, why does the writer use humor here?
Uh, using humor can be like adding a little fun or laughter to make things less stressful.
Yeah, I will write your answer then. Wait a minute, I'm adjusting the page. Just a bit. Okay, here I'm discussing number 5. Number 1 is Kahu, right? And number 2, why does the writer use humor here and does it add drama? According to Ben, tell me your answer again.
Using humor can be like adding a little fun or laughter to make things less stressful.
So the main idea is that it can make things less stressful. How about the different reason? Who has different ideas?
Me.
Say.
Yeah, when you add humor to the passage, it gets much easier for the reader to remember this story from their hearts. You know?
Yeah, your answer is also correct. It means I will make it short. It can make the characters relatable.
The readers,
Yeah, so it can make characters you need to write down the reasons, right? Different reasons. When you encounter the similar question, you must think based on these reasons. It can make the characters relatable, or another one is to delight readers. They are possible. Okay. How about Choti Hate? I haven't asked you.
It's
Number
maybe,
two, number two.
yes, it's maybe camera, but the writer needs different kind of feeling in his article and also want to affect on the reader.
Hmm. Then can you repeat your answer again?
Yes, it's camera, but the writer needs different kind of feeling in his article and also want to affect on the reader.
Can make the readers. You mean this way? I will make it sure. Make the readers feel. Oh, sorry. Have different feelings. You mean?
Yes.
Okay. That is also possible. But in the question it says humor. So I prefer first, second, and third one. Right? I prefer first, second, and third one. Okay, let's go to number 3. How does the writer build suspense? Suspense. Choti Hate, do you have an idea for number 3?
No, I skip number 3.
How about Bang Ko Pyo? Number 3. Build suspense.
Okay. Okay.
How? The question is how?
Control. Release all information to writer and makes reader eager. But travel to find out what happens.
Yes, you are right. So how? So I was right, like the writer builds suspense by describing the main idea of your answer is like that. By describing control released. Control release of information. To raise the reader's interest. Here. Yes. If you have similar ideas like this, your answer is acceptable. Suspense. Yeah, that is a common question. How does the writer build suspense? So you must give similar answer. Describing control release of information. You know, all the informations are not mentioned. So to make the readers interested in the story. So to raise the reader's interest. That way. Then how about your answer?
No, I have no idea.
Did you answer for this?
No.
Oh yeah, so you need to write out this. These questions are quite common. By describing control release of information to raise the reader's interest. This is for number 3. The sample answer for number 3. This is for 2. Then I continue number 4. What do you learn about Kahu from this extract? What do you learn means you must give the you must analyze the characters. You must analyze the characters. What do you learn about Kahu from this extract? So Kahu is, I think Kahu is, right? That way. Can you give me some adjectives for Kahu? Wait, I will ask some. Thank you, Zin. We are doing page 68, 69. Thank you, Zin. Can you follow?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, okay. I'm doing number 4. Number 5, number 4. This one. What do you learn about Kahu from this extract? Can you give me an adjective to describe Kahu's character? How about Pan Kopyo? Can you give me one character for Kahu?
Yeah, I skip it because I don't
You have no
time.
idea.
Yeah.
Okay, Minadi. I think Kahu is
Enthusiastic. Active.
Can you say again?
She's enthusiastic, active,
Enthusiastic.
active, kind. She wants to make her grandfather happy.
So you mean she is enthusiastic?
Yeah. And
Okay.
active and
Yes.
kind.
Yes. She is enthusiastic. Yeah, I can accept it. Any other character? Who wants to mention?
Kind.
Mm-hmm.
Kind and brave. Like fearless.
I had brave, right?
Yeah.
I will put the similar word, courageous. Right? The same. So I want you to know this word. Courageous, yes, correct. Enthusiastic, courageous. Any other? What else would you like to put?
Kind.
Kind.
Yeah.
Why do you think she is kind?
Because in cities like 60, that's why I choose kind.
He kissed the dolphins goodbye and gave Nani flowers. The guy, a heart attack by returning to the that character is not that prominent. But you could say kind, but not that prominent.
But
Courageous. Wait. Why do you put courageous?
Because he doesn't afraid of sea, even though she is wrong, she loves him in the last paragraph.
So yeah, courageous. Okay, Minadi, your adjective.
I think she's avoiding that kind-hearted because she went to the sea only because she wants to make her grandfather happy and she wants to find the stone.
So she is
kind-hearted.
Oh, kind-hearted. Kind-hearted, kind. They are the same, sort of. Kind-hearted guy. Yeah, you can give the reason, but that character is not that strong in my point of view. How about optimistic? Do you think she is optimistic?
Can you spell?
I guess.
OPTIMISTIC. She has positive view. Do you think she's optimistic?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Why?
Because last paragraph. Yeah, she's laughing. Even though she was facing with disaster. She's strong, right?
Yes. She thinks that she could do, right? So she she has tried hard. So according to this, she is quite optimistic. So I think it is enough. And these questions are quite common in reading questions in the exam. You can be asked that way. So you must answer depending on the reading test. You have to answer you must give similar answer. Got it? All right. I will go review of unit 7 and 8 homework. You don't need to do general knowledge quiz. No need to. We don't have time for that. We are in unit 8 now. So let's go to unit 9. Oh, by the way, next week, I will do the test. Well, if you were ready.
The which day?
How about Wednesday?
Wednesday. Yes.
Wednesday, will it be okay? Or Thursday?
Thursday.
On Wednesday,
Thursday.
any test? Wednesday, any test? The
No,
other
no test. No test. No test.
or on Wednesday, no test.
Yeah.
Teacher,
Yes.
the units are up to unit 9, right?
I want to make more questions from unit. Probably, or we can finish unit 9. So up to unit 9, yeah. Up to unit 9, please study grammar rules and vocabularies. Right? Grammar rules and vocabularies. And writing, please, so far, you know, I have taught you 2 main questions. One is pros and cons, and the other one is film review, right? So please prepare for these 2. The rest are just small talks, like, you know, about your
Speaking gonna be included.
yeah, sort of. No, not included, not included. Just, it is a mini test. So I make you learn. Especially, please learn grammar, vocabulary, and reading, reading, writing. Yeah, please learn writing. I will. Yeah, please learn writing too.
For writing, should I
Yes.
type or read on the paper?
I will send you soft copy. I will send you soft copy. I prefer I don't handwriting. Sometimes, you know, your handwriting is not clear, so I cannot check properly. So I prefer typing. I want you to type, right? But I will check only, you know, for the exam. I have divided into three categories: A, B, C. When we check, we could not check only one. And the main thing that I check is here, international marking scheme is this one. The first, I will check content. Yeah, talking about assessment. Content means whether you are answering the question or not. For writing, we need to check that first. If you don't answer the question, no matter how great your language is, I won't check the rest. You won't get high score. Very clear. So you need to answer the question. Don't go beyond the question. It is important. Okay, you answer the question. So next step, I will go composition. Composition means, you know, paragraphing. In general, paragraphing. Paragraphing, whether you separate the paragraphs or not. You need to separate the paragraphs, right? 4 paragraphs, 3 paragraphs, like that. You need to separate the paragraphs. It must be well organized. It is called composition. I have checked some students' work. They even don't separate the paragraphs. And they just send me handwriting homework, but I just read. I can read. No, I cannot edit my work. But some students' work is too difficult to edit because it affects communication even. So such kind of writing is so difficult to edit. It is not communicative, especially Pankopyo, I checked your work. Do you remember? I gave you some. I wrote down some comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I had to try to understand what you meant. It's so complicated. Composition is second. Composition means paragraphing. You know, intro, body paragraphs, conclusion. Intro and conclusion mustn't be too long. Body paragraphs must be long enough that way. That is composition. That is the second one. And the third one is cohesion. Cohesion means linking words. In international level, you need to use some cohesion. Linking words means like, for example, if you write the stages first, second, next, after that. Yeah, I check that kind of thing. Cohesion. Next step is vocabulary. Vocab. The use of vocabulary mustn't be too basic. For example, instead of using good, you are supposed to use marvelous, fantastic, brilliant, like this. Some academic words, high vocabularies, how much you can use high vocabulary. So the score will be different depending on the use of vocabulary. Up to that, no grammar yet. Grammar is here. Yes, of course, grammar will be taken in account. Tense consistency. Tense consistency. Some students, they don't control the use of tense, present tense, past tense. Oh, very complicated and so confusing. Tense consistency is very important, right? If it is just for present, you need to write present in general, right? Present simple, present perfect, present continuous, depending on the situation. Of course, if it refers to future, you need to use will, all right? And if it refers to the past tense. So tense consistency is also important. So you need to check that point. And sentence structure. Sentence structure. Sentence structure means, you know, whether you use different sentence structure or not. You know, some students, they are just writing the same sentence pattern, subject verb. Next sentence also subject verb. So it's not that interesting. And you cannot get high score. You need to use different sentence structures. You have learned a lot up to this grade. So you must show up your language skills, how much you can do, right? For example, like active, passive form, so that you must use them properly. A different sentence structures, depending on the situation. Compound, I have checked whether you have used compound or complex sentences. You will have to learn in chapter 1. Complex sentences are better, but you must be able to write properly. For example, Mimnadi's writing complex sentences that she could control the language, I know. So most sentences are correct. I cannot find the error. Only maybe some, but some, it is not because of making mistakes. I just improve your writing. It means improve your writing means if you change in this way, it will be better. That kind of thing. So sentence structure is also important and complex, but some students, you could not write simple sentence yet. In this case, you must start with simple sentence. After that, go further step, compound. After that, complex. For those who could control the language, of course, you can go directly to complex sentence. So it depends on your level of English. So sentence structure. Of course, punctuation spelling will be taken in account, but it will not be in the top level. Punctuation, spelling, sort of. These are the things that I check. Depending on the these criteria, I will consider your answer should be A, B, C, something like that. Right? So I have already mentioned that criteria. Content is very important. You need to answer the question. Composition is also important. And also in iGCSE register also. Register. Formal, informal, that way. Yeah. You haven't learned a lot yet, so you need to consider these. All right.
Sure. How many marks do I have to take in the exam, in the test?
It is just a mini test. So I have considered to do for 30 marks. Not a lot. It's not serious yet. I'm how should I say? I want you to learn. Right? Some students don't learn, I know. That is one. Okay. So I think it is enough for exam. Review of unit 7 and 8. Homework. Right? We were talking about it. So I will start page 72, unit 9. Buildings and structures. The title is Buildings and Structures. Topics: famous buildings, a famous bridge, a design for a school, use of English, questions beginning with prepositions, past continuous, active or passive. You are going to learn this. Can I erase this? Okay, brilliant buildings. How many famous buildings can you think of? Do they? Huh? Okay, how many famous buildings can you think of? Do they have anything in common? So before that, can you think of some famous buildings? Can you share your knowledge? Some famous buildings, not only in Myanmar, all over the world.
Like what? Eiffel Tower.
Oh, yeah, the Eiffel Tower. Yes. And what else? In Paris? Any other? Come on, quickly. Some famous buildings.
London Eye,
London Eye, okay.
Twin Tower,
Anything else?
Giza, Great
Giza. Yeah. Yeah, how about Ben? What did you say?
Big Ben. Live in London.
Big Ben, you mean? Somebody has already mentioned Big Ben. How about in India? A famous one.
Taj Mahal,
Taj Mahal, okay. Taj Mahal. How about in China?
Great
Great
Wall.
Wall. Yes. Okay. I won't discuss, do they have anything in common? Thing in common means the similar feature in this case. All right, I will go directly to listening. Everybody, let's go to listening. For the sake of time, we could not take too long. Listening, unit 19. Sorry, transcript 19. Number 2. Listen and check your answer. Before that, reading and speaking. Number one. Fine, Kopio, could you please read this? Walk with the partner.
Walk away a partner. Take time to ask and answer the question in the quiz on page 73.
Everybody go to general knowledge quiz. 73 up to 10. Up to 10. There are some questions. You need to read and choose quickly. Later, you can check with the script. Do it. You need to choose. Read. I make you read. Read quickly and choose. If you don't know, leave it. It's not a problem. Just read. General knowledge quiz. Do. Who am I missing today? I'm sure. Yeah, I can hear you. Let's go first. CP is first. Okay, first. Are you finished? Have you read up to 10? So now, can I? Excuse me. Finished?
Yeah, please wait.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Finish.
Okay. So, everybody, I will let you listen to these this general knowledge quiz. And you have to choose, you have to check whether your answer is correct or not, right? And you need to catch extra information concerning that answer. Michael, what do you have to do? What do you have to do? Can you say that? You have to listen
check,
and
listen
check.
and check the answer.
Yes, and then you have to check the answer. What else?
And next information.
Yeah, of course. Information. as much as you can, right? Extra
Yeah.
information about that building. All right, that way. That is extra task. 19.
Track 20.
Can you hear?
William, I
Yes.
Right, this is 20.
Track 19.
1. In which ancient ruined city are you standing if you can see the Andes Mountains?
You're standing in Machu Picchu in Peru. Machu Picchu was built by the Incas. It's high in the Andes Mountains at 2,430 meters above sea level.
2. From which building can you see the Eiffel Tower?
The Eiffel Tower is in Paris. You can see it from the Louvre Museum. It was designed by Gustave Eiffel. Until 1930, it was the tallest building in the world.
3. For whom was the Taj Mahal built?
It was built in memory of the third wife of Shah Jahan. He was the emperor at that time. He was so sad when his wife died that he built the Taj Mahal in her memory.
4. In which country is the ancient city of Petra?
It's in Jordan. It's famous for its buildings which are half cut out of rock and half built. Another name for Petra is the Rose City because of the color of the rock.
5. In which city is Al-Masjid Al-Haram, the biggest mosque in the world?
It's in Mecca, in Saudi Arabia. 4 million people go there every year on their pilgrimage to Mecca. It's the largest mosque in the world, but soon it will be even bigger.
6. For which event was the Beijing National Stadium built?
It was built for the 2008 Olympic Games and the Paralympics which followed. The stadium has been called the Bird's Nest Stadium because people think it looks like a bird's nest. The stadium was built to hold 90,000 spectators at the Beijing Olympics.
7. From which building can you watch the sun set twice in less than a minute?
You can see the sun set twice from the Burj Khalifa building in Dubai. You need to travel in the glass lift so that you see the sun set when you are at the bottom and again when you are at the top. There are 124 floors in the building.
8. On which building does the sun cast a shadow like a snake at the spring equinox?
The sun casts a shadow in the shape of a snake at the pyramid of El Castillo during the spring equinox in Chichen Itza in Mexico. There is a stone snake's head at the bottom of the pyramid, and the shadow looks like the snake's body. Thousands of people go there every year in spring to see this happen.
9. On which building is there a roof designed to look like the sails on a ship?
The Sydney Opera House in Sydney, Australia, has a roof which is designed to look like the sails on a ship. The Opera House is in Sydney Harbour, close to Sydney Harbour Bridge. The building is not just for opera. You can go to concerts there too.
10. To which city do you go if you want to see the Alhambra Palace?
You go to Granada in the south of Spain. The name Alhambra comes from Arabic. It has beautiful gardens with fountains and pools of water.
Second time, and I will check one by one.
Track 19.
1. In which ancient ruined city are you standing if you can see the Andes Mountains?
You're standing in Machu Picchu in Peru. Machu Picchu was built by the Incas. It's high in the Andes Mountains at 2,430 meters above sea level.
Angkupyo, number 1.
Machu Picchu in
Yeah,
Peru.
Peru,
Peru.
P, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and what else did you hear
And
about Machu Picchu?
its its height is 2,340 meters
Huh?
in sea level.
I think, wait, 彭姐Joe,
Yes.
concerning the extra information, what else did you hear? How high?
Which number?
Number 1. I'm doing number 1. Second time. Machu Picchu, yes. How high? Then, what else did you hear about Machu Picchu?
It was built by Incas.
Incas, yeah. It was built by Incas. And then what else?
I only catch that.
Okay, who wants to put more points for Machu Picchu?
It's okay.
You can.
Machu Picchu is higher than Andes and its height is 2,430 meters above sea level.
Yes. 2,430 meter, Bangkokyo, 2,430 meter above sea level. Okay, you are wrong in that area. Okay, let's go to number 2.
2. From which building can you see the Eiffel Tower?
The Eiffel Tower is in Paris. You can see it from the Louvre Museum. It was designed by Gustave Eiffel. Until 1930, it was the tallest building in the world.
Time choosing. Number 2. What is the answer?
It was built in 1930.
No. A or B or C? Tell me the answer first.
Number C.
Yes, the Louvre Museum, right? The Louvre Museum. And what else did you hear?
I hear 1930 tallest building.
Till 1930, it was the tallest building. Okay, correct. What else did you hear?
It designed with Gustav.
Yeah, it was
designed by Gustave Eiffel and
yeah, it was designed by Gustav. And what else?
Eiffel.
Gustav Eiffel. Go to number 3.
3. For whom was the Taj Mahal built?
It was built in memory of the third wife of Shah Jahan. He was the emperor at that time. He was so sad when his wife died that he built the Taj Mahal in her memory.
Can you summarize? And this time, wait. This here. Chodiyate. What is the answer?
A.
A, correct. And what else did you hear?
Empire thought and he was so sad
Taj
when
Mahal, Shah Jahan is an emperor. Yes.
yes,
And
and he was so sad when his wife died. His
third
daughter
wife died.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
4. In which country is the ancient city of Petra?
It's in Jordan. It's famous for its buildings which are half cut out of rock and half built. Another name for Petra is the Rose City because of the color of the rock.
Minary.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Number 4 is Jordan B.
Yes, B. And what else did you hear?
It's famous for its building, half cut out of rock and half built. And also the city was called a Rose City because of the color of the building.
Color of the rock.
Yeah, of the
Yes, correct. It is also called Rose City because of the color of the rock. It was half carved out of rock. That is the main information.
5. In which city is Al-Masjid Al-Haram, the biggest mosque in the world?
It's in Mecca, in Saudi Arabia. 4 million people go there every year on their pilgrimage to Mecca. It's the largest mosque in the world, but
Go on pilgrimage, Myanmar people, Buddhists go to Bodhgaya like that. We go on pilgrimage. They also go on
In which
pilgrimage
city
to
is Al-Masjid
Mecca.
Al-Haram, the biggest mosque in the world?
it's in Mecca, in Saudi Arabia. 4 million people go there every year on their pilgrimage to Mecca. It's the largest mosque in the world, but soon it will be even bigger.
6.
10. What did you hear?
B. Jordan.
I'm doing number 5.
Sorry, Mecca. B.
Mecca. What else did you hear? Where is it?
It's in
Where?
I didn't catch that.
What did you hear?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi.
Yes.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia. And what else? How many people?
4 million people.
Yes, go on pilgrimage. You know pilgrimage? Pilgrimage. Pilgrimage. What is pilgrimage? Go on pilgrimage. What is the meaning of go on pilgrimage? I even explain. Give the example.
Like Pagoda culture.
In Burmese,
Payapura.
yes, go on pilgrimage.
For which event was the Beijing National Stadium built?
It was built for the 2008 Olympic Games and the Paralympics which followed. The stadium has been called the Bird's Nest Stadium because people think it looks like a bird's nest. The stadium was built to hold 90,000 spectators at the Beijing Olympics.
Okay. Number 6. Ben, can you say the answer for number 6? Which one is correct? Huh? Number 6 answer is C. The answer is C.
Yeah.
And tell me some extra information that you had.
The stadium was called the Bird's Nest Stadium because people think it's like a nest, and in 90,000 other pageant
Spectators.
yeah.
Yeah, people who watch the football match. So it can hold 90,000 spectators. It looks like the bird nest, right? Okay. Go to 7.
7. From which building can you watch the sun set twice in less than a minute?
You can see the sun set twice from the Burj Khalifa building in Dubai. You need to travel in the glass lift so that you see the sun set when you are at the bottom and again when you are at the top. There are 124 floors in the building.
Kudiate. Number 7.
B.
B. Okay. What else did you hear?
You need to travel sunglasses.
Yeah,
glass,
through glass lift.
through glass lid.
Through glass lift. And how many floors? Benedict, what else did you hear for number 7?
It have 124 floors. You have to travel in glass lift to see the first sunset at the bottom, and when you get to the top, you see the sunset again, so twice again.
Yes. 124 floors. You can travel from bottom to top in glass lift.
8. On which building does the sun cast a shadow like a snake at the spring equinox?
The sun casts a shadow in the shape of a snake at the pyramid of El Castillo during the spring equinox in Chichen Itza in Mexico. There is a stone snake's head at the bottom of the pyramid, and the shadow looks like the snake's body. Thousands of people go there every year in spring to see this happen.
홍세야죠.
B.
Mm. Any extra information?
Stone snake had bottom of the head. Thousand of people.
By Gupio, what else did you hear? Now can you repeat what you heard?
There are many stone snake, bottom of the pyramid, and thousands of people go there to see happen. That's that happened.
Wait. Minady, what did you hear? Number 8.
Thousands of people go there in spring to see that.
And how about the shape?
The shape is the snake head.
Yeah. And next, number 9. That is 9.
9. On which building is there a roof designed to look like the sails on a ship?
The Sydney Opera House in Sydney, Australia, has a roof which is designed to look like the sails on a ship. The Opera House is in Sydney Harbour, close to Sydney Harbour Bridge. The building is not just for opera. You can go to concerts there too.
Confusing. 9.
Number 8.
And A, yes, Sydney Opera House. What else did you hear?
Designed to look like the sail on a ship.
Yes. It is close to Sydney Bridge.
10. To which city do you go if you want to see the Alhambra Palace?
You go to Granada in the south of Spain. The name Alhambra comes from Arabic. It has beautiful gardens with fountains and pools of water.
Pen.
A.
A. And what else did you hear?
Alhambra came from Arabic.
Is that all?
Yeah, but beautiful water, full of water. I only that's what.
Pankopyo. How about Pankopyo? What did you hear for number 10?
I hear like band.
Minady, would you like to put more points?
The Alhambra name comes from Arabic.
Arabic, yes.
And
The
it
name
has
comes
got,
from Arabic. That is one point. And then
it has got beautiful gardens
Gardens, yes.
and also fountains like
Fountains,
pools of water.
pools. Yes, correct. It has beautiful gardens, fountains, and pools. Okay, so it is for listening. Okay, in this quiz, everybody, let's check the questions. What do you notice? Hmm? Here. Look at questions. Prepositions are at the front. Do you notice? Yeah. In which ancient ruined city? So we put in. From which building can you see? So can you, number 3, say number 3.
3. For whom was the Taj Mahal
Taj
built?
Mahal.
Taj Mahal
Yeah.
built.
For whom, right? Okay,
Yeah.
how about number 4? Read number 4. Number 4,
In which country is the ancient city of Petra?
In which country, right? Ben, number 5.
In which city is what
Masjid,
is this?
Masjid
Masjid
al-Haram.
Al-Haram, the biggest mosque in the world.
Mosques, you know, for Islamic people. Mosque is for Islamic people. For which event? Okay, for the sake of time, we could not read all. So for which event? In number 7, what? Number 7.
From which
Which building?
can
How
you,
about number 8?
on which building?
Building. How about 9?
On which building?
How about 10?
To which city?
Yes, to which city? Let's go to number 5 in the previous page. Number 5, this one. Number 5. I will let you do this. Before you do this exercise, I will let you read this one. Use of English. Confusing. Read use of English.
Use of English.
Yeah, this one. Theory.
Use the English question beginning with preposition. It's sometimes clear to put the preposition at the beginning of a question. And what city is the ancient city of Petra? Sounds better than which country is the ancient city of Petra in?
Yeah, both are correct, but we put preposition at the front, so it sounds better, right? So you should make this type of question. And next one.
From which building can you watch the sunset twice in less than a minute? Sounds better than which building can you watch the sunset twice in less than a minute from?
Yes, correct. So, will you please do number 5? For example, number 1, which city is the Empire State Building in? So, how will you change?
Okay. In which city is the Empire State Building?
Yes, like that. In which city? That way. Can you try 2 to 5? Okay, it's enough. Binary number 2, answer only.
From which country did Marco Polo set sail on his travels to Asia?
Yes. And next one, pen.
On which Spanish island is
Katie.
Haiti?
Yeah. Island. I-S-L-A-N-D, island. S is omit. You need to omit S. S must be omitted. Island, right? And next, number 4, Hosea.
From which Spanish
Okay.
island?
Number 4, number 4. Number
From
4.
which country did
Uh-huh.
the
Yeah, still 2. So how will you make question for that?
to which
Say, to which
to
country?
which country did the Portuguese explorers
Vasco da
Vasco
Gama.
Gama sailed to in 1498?
So 2 will be 2 times. As you have already put 2 here, you don't need to put 2 again. To which country did the Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama sail in 1498? Got it?
Yes.
Okay, again, number 5. How will you? Number 5. Show the other thing. Number 5. Hey.
From who did the Frankish the Statue of Liberty to
Liberty.
Liberty is 1,800.
No. Wait. Show the other thing. Which preposition are you going to use? To. Because of who, it must be to whom. To whom did the French give the Statue of Liberty in 1886? When you read the years, you must read that way. Divide into 2 parts, and you need to read the first part, 18. The second part, 86. 1886. Show the other, please read this here.
1498.
That way you must read, right? For a year, you need to read in that way. All right, you should learn this. Let's go to next.
So what does whom mean?
To whom?
Whom.
For W-H-O-M. Because we don't say to who. Who is for subject, whom is for object. In this case, the French is subject, give is verb. So you are asking for the object. So if you want to make question for the object, you need to use whom. And here the verb is give, and you are supposed to put preposition, so it must be to whom. To whom. And passive form, by whom. Have you ever seen such kind of question? By whom?
Yes.
That is for passive. And this is for to whom. All right. We are going to do this. Art meets engineering. Okay, so we could finish. They are about bridges. How many bridges can you think of within 10 kilometers of where you are now? Okay, I won't discuss that. I will go directly to number 1. Match the types of bridge with their definitions. Of course, you can use dictionary and match. For example, number 1, suspension bridge. It is B. It is supported by strong steel cables hang from a tower at each end of the bridge. That is for number 1. Can you try the word? The rest 2 to 6.
Okay.
Finished?
Please wait here. Finish.
So number 1, suspension bridge is supported by strong. There are some keywords like supported by strong steel cables and hang from a tower, something like that. Okay, number 2, Choti Hate, viaduct.
Number 2 is carry vehicles such as train and cars over a building.
So you mean D?
Yes.
Hong Ziajo, aqueduct. Hong Ziajo, confuse it.
I didn't see.
Aqueduct is not C. Ban. Aqueduct.
It carries water.
Yeah, carries water. Carries water. That is the key word. Minadi, footbridge.
F
Riri.
is a narrow bridge for pedestrians.
Yes, that is the key word. Pedestrians, narrow bridge. And next one, drawbridge. Pangupyu, drawbridge.
Bridge. It has towers from which covers are hand to support the deck.
No,
No.
not that one.
Castle and old city.
Yeah, castle. See,
Castle.
castles.
Castle.
Yeah. See, castles and
Castles and old cities had this type of movable
movable.
bridge.
Movable. It comes from move.
Move.
Movable bridge. Yeah.
Move.
You could see that kind of bridge in castles and old cities, right? Okay, the last one, cable stayed bridge. Then cable stayed bridge.
It has towers from which cables are meant to support the
Yes. To support the deck. It has towers. Yeah, you must know the pronunciation of these words 1 to 6. Suspension bridge, viaduct, aqueduct, footbridge, drawbridge, cable stayed bridge. Can you read 1 to 6? Just only the first column. Suspension.
Suspension bridge, viaduct,
Viaduct.
viaduct, aqueduct, footbridge, deck, footbridge, bridge,
Footbridge.
drawbridge, cable stay bridge,
Cable stayed bridge.
cable stay bridge.
I hope you read again.
Suspension bridge, viaduct, bridge, viaduct, aqueduct, footbridge, drawbridge, cable stay bridge.
Okay. So everybody, for tomorrow, you are supposed to prepare for a short talk. The title is An Interesting Building or My Favorite Building.
Tomorrow is Saturday.
Oh yeah, sorry. Monday, right? Next Monday, you are supposed to prepare for that topic. First, you need to say what building. What building? Okay. And after that, you need to mention the location. Where is it located? Its location. And you can talk about the history of that building. History, for example, like Great Wall. So you can talk about, the name of the king who built that building, and also the history. How long did it take to be finished, and why was it built? Something like that. History of, just only briefly, the history of the building, and what is it? What kind of materials are used? What kind of materials are used for that building? Materials that is just an example. Some points about that building. What type of bridge? What type of building? It's up to you. Information concerning that building. Why you think that building is interesting? Why you think that building is interesting? You can choose a building and you can prepare. I'm assessing English, so don't read out the data that you have copied from the internet. Yes, of course, you have to take reference from the internet, but you must use your own words to describe these points. Do you know what to do?
Yeah.
Okay, I will give you homework. Not a lot. Page 52, 53. Workbook. Page 52, 53. Buildings and structures. Brilliant buildings. Do you see that? 1, 2. You are supposed to check some answers from the internet for number 3. Number 3 from the internet. For number 3, I want you to find only one. For example, in number 2, number 1 question, for example, in which country is the Asian city of R? So you need to check. You need to check it on the internet, and you need to write the answer on page 53. Number 1 answer is blah, blah, blah. Only this. I want you to do number 3. Don't do number 4. I will skip it. Instead, I will go to quick quiz. 1 to 5. 1 to 4. Yeah. Up to that. So page 52 and 53, they are homework. And also review unit 8 and 7 and 8 homework for weekend, and also one presentation. About a minute. The talk will last around about 1 minute, so you don't need to prepare a lot. Can you do it?
Yeah.
Any question? Okay, that's all for today. Bye bye, everyone.
Right, sir.
Bye bye.